Jamie Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get an even 10 on that play. That's good for a Cowboys first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Irving on the inside give. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Now he's taking a shot, going for it all. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's 3rd down now.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
3rd and long for him here. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
All right.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Again, this is White. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
All right.
First down throw by Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It's White on the give. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Shotgun now for Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
This is Irving on second. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Ball on the 45. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 45.
Cross left side for Irving. On the move, past the 40. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
He'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80.
Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Back to throw. That's incomplete on second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. If the line doesn't hold up, then completions follow.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off the play fake. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Buggy. 118. What's up?
Throw here, 3rd down. Cut by Collins on the slant. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
New set of downs for him at the 38. A toss running right. It's Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The right side, Noel has it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To the air, Stroud. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Short yardage run for White. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's Stroud now. Connecting on the slant. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans tie it in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! The 30! And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He goes to the hurry up here.
17 yards.
To throw here on first down. On the move, headed right. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted.
Okay, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Even with everything he wrapped up on that run, you could argue he deserved Maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
At the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
Here we go. At 18. Let's hit.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Look the hot. What? At 18. Hey, oh no. 11. Why Tony?
Now Stroud on third and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Already.
Running it after the penalty. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Throwing is Stroud. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans jump in front now by 5. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Turpin with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Texans to the line. First and 10.
Already.
They'll start this drive with Marks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, Marks gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here's Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Already. 19 tackles. 18. Look the high. Look the high. Hey, Uno Mars.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Houston! The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
32-yard line.
Here we go.
First down throw by Stroud. Headed out right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Moves slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The give now to White. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
And the Cowboy first down.
Back to the well again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
The Texans 46 yards.
Another carry for him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
12. First down, Cowboys.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on. Set.
Rolling from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Set.
Running for the marker on second. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. First down, and they go right back to it. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
From the gun on third down. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're out just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Short pass brought in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Goal to go. They're passing. Completed over the middle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They are throwing it again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston 1st. There's a toss to White. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
On the quick, right?
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. So it's a win for the Texans. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.